I've said lately, I'm worried that I have something wrong with my brain because I'm very good at saying the right word, and lately the right word isn't coming out. This podcast may turn out to be a chronicle of my decline. Hey there. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, third season of the podcast. This is my second take of the intro because on the first take, I just started making noises.
Yeah.
I went.
You sounded like a chipmunk.
Yeah. I went, well, anyway, and then I just ran out of steam. I don't know what happened there. You guys giggled, but it could easily have been some sort of cerebral occlusion.
If you do have really bad mental problems, we'll never know.
I know.
That's why we were giggling.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm thrilled that we're here today because I am the son, the giver of life, the center of all things, a madman who can't be stopped with his own podcast, a man who doesn't really understand podcasts, but still has one and is using it like a fool. And I'm especially delighted. And I said especially without the eh. I said, I'm especially delighted because I know that's the kind of thing Gorley's going to get at me and later.
What just happened? What just happened to you? Oh my God. Do I have to update my resume? Like, what happened to you? Oh my God.
I can't fix that.
I have little air bubbles.
Oh no.
I have air bubbles in my brain, and sometimes that just happens. And adding to all the excitement, of course, my trusty assistant, Sona Movsesian. Am I saying it correctly?
Yes, you know you are. But also you talked by yourself for a really long time before you introduced me.
I know. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It was just kind of funny how you just were like going on. It's surprising because you talk to yourself a lot. And I didn't think you would do it on the podcast, but you did.
So you're telling people now that I talk to myself a lot. Why don't you describe what that's like? People want to know the real me. Tell them.
You will be in your office and you'll be like, you stupid, you don't know what you're doing. And you'll like be doodling and stuff. And I'll go in there thinking you're talking to someone and there's nobody in there.
This is absolutely true. And you know what's crazy? Who am I talking to when I say you're stupid, you don't know what you're doing?
Yourself.
Yes. I am directing that at myself.
Yeah.
I have a very harsh, punitive voice.
Yes.
Directed at me all the time.
Yes.
And everybody hears it, and they hear me say all the time, yeah, really funny, asshole. Great job. And then they come rushing in. Who are you yelling at? It's me alone.
Yeah.
Often like eating an ice cream.
Yes.
In an otherwise happy situation.
You're not angry. There's nothing that happened.
Holding a red balloon, wearing child shorts. Everything's hunky-dory. And then suddenly I'm yelling at myself. Let me explain something to my listeners, and this has medically been proven, but as a man ages, his testosterone level starts to plummet.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And so
it's time to start
Who's
the show.
the guest?
Yeah, let's do this.
Who's the
shockingly low testosterone levels now.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Who's the guest?
Time. We're running out of intro time.
And the
I
guest
think
is...
We're running out of tape. We're actually using tape this time. We're running out.
I think medically I'm a female fetus right now. I think. And so maybe that's why I've calmed down.
Yeah, when you're in a good mood, I've noticed you kick people a lot. Like when Matt O'Brien, your head writer, comes in and you're in a good mood, you try to kick him through his driver's side window.
Okay.
Which is so screwed up.
It's so screwed up. So I'll tell you, this is,
Yeah.
So the other day, Matt pulls up in his car and he's wearing his mask and he had lectured me about how we have to be on our best behavior because, of COVID. And he always likes to lecture me about that. And for some reason, he put his window down to talk to me. And so I'm standing there in the parking lot outside the Largo Theater and I have very long legs. I started trying to kick him through his open driver's side window. And he was like saying through his mask. Now, here's what's crazy. I'm wearing a mask. He's wearing a mask. I am 6 feet away because I've got really long legs. And I'm trying to karate kick him through his open window, which is hard to do. And he's saying through this mask, this is insane behavior. People can see you. And I'm saying, I don't care. I have to right now. I just have to. And I love Matt O'Brien. I'm not mad at him.
No.
I had to. It's like whack-a-mole. I saw his head. I saw his head through an open window, and I had to try and kick him.
And then you talk about it on a podcast with 1 million listeners.
Yeah.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is that's my way of showing affection. there are all these podcast people that said, yes, Conan, you'll have a podcast. And I said, well, I don't know. I'll give it a shot. It seems kind of interesting. I can try. Oh, yes, you'll have a podcast, Conan, and it'll all be handled by this gentleman. And they literally opened a door and you came walking in. And I said, what's this? And they said, it's an Adam Gorley.
Adam Gorley?
What the fuck?
His name is Matt.
Oh, shit.
You got it, Adam.
We
You
both got
combined
slammed in
Adam
that.
and Matt.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. You guys are sort of interchangeable to me.
Wow.
You're just the podcast guys.
Yeah.
So Adam Sachs was the one that brought you in. He was the one saying,
Yeah.
here's the one. And then, yeah. I mean, I have to say, you're just the podcast people.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to demean you in any way.
No, it doesn't sound that way.
No, you're these.
No, it sounds pretty complimentary.
Mickey,
Yeah.
the trainer, was tough on Rocky.
I got that right.
Yeah.
Are you Mickey?
No,
Oh,
he's Mickey.
He's Mickey.
Wait,
I'm Stallone.
What?
Wait,
no,
what?
you're not. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
What are you talking about?
You're tough on him. You're
Yeah.
Mickey. He's Stallone. He's
Right.
Rocky.
Oh, no, this is a bad analogy then. He can't be Rocky.
No.
Why? You just want to be Rocky?
Did you just
Of
say
course.
allergy?
Allergy?
This is a bad allergy?
Did I say allergy?
I think you did. I
It's
was
important.
born in this country, but
We don't know for sure.
yes,
There
we
are
do.
no records of your birth.
There are. It's
You're-
called a birth certificate. It is the record of my birth,
I've
and
asked
it is
your-
from Montebello, California.
I've asked your parents to produce. I asked your parents to produce records, and they shrugged, and then they handed over some leaves, and I said,
Okay.
those are leaves. So I thought maybe I could get away with saying that I've put on a lot of muscle.
You even
And
have
you're
the
saying-
enhanced filter on, don't you? The
I do.
cosmetic filter.
I have the enhanced filter on, and I'm standing in front of a cardboard cutout of Jean-Claude Van Damme from 1986, and still no one's buying it.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Excuse me, did you just say Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
What was that pronounced? I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad
Well-
you pointed it out, girls.
That's my motto in show business. Set that bar real low, and then fail to clear it.
Come on.
And also fail to say fail. I just said fair to clear it.
Guys, as an objective editor of this podcast, I can tell you it's true. Sona does ring her G's harder, but there are things you both do that I have to fix. Like Conan, you start a lot of phrases with mouth snaps.
Yeah, you know why I do it, don't you?
I just heard it.
That's the sound of me taking little pills that keep me alive. So fuck you. I have to take constantly, I have these very small pills. Hold on. There are these very small pills I have to take that sustain my life because I have a very unknown condition.
Very unknown.
Very unknown.
It's not unknown. It's very unknown.
It's very unknown. And thank God, they found these pills. They're very small, and I have to take them often when I'm starting a sentence. To this day, I think he's telling people, oh yeah, I went on the road with, man, I've been out with the Foo Fighters. I've been out with Blink 187. I've been out with, whatever. He's been out with all the, I've been with this. But Conan O'Brien, man, he was screaming, I need prostitutes and I need massive quantities of propofol. And he'll go to his grave thinking that I really wanted it.
Blink who?
Blink 187. Okay. What? Did I get that wrong? What are you laughing about?
You got it wrong.
What is it?
Blink 182.
Oh, okay. I love your little trick there. What was that, Conan? Gorley's like, what's that?
Can I tell you, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, you didn't notice, but I love Gorley. Gorley was like the cat that did canary. Excuse me? What'd you say? What? What did I say? What? Say it again. Say the name of the band again.
Yeah.
Blink what? Blink 187. And then you were like, got him.
Yeah. You walked right into my trap.
That was so sad. That was so sad. What's that, Conan? What's that? Yeah, I just said blink what? Just say the number again. Say it again, one more time. Did I say it wrong? No. Just say it again. 187. 187? 187, you say? Guess what, my friend? Subtract 5. And what do you arrive at? You arrive at the correct name, 182. You said 187. Yes, you did. Then you jump up and down like Rumpelstiltskin. I got him.
Conan?
And all of the weird stringed instruments behind you fall off the wall and crash on top of you. Yes?
You are pretty chill.
But when you do get to a point in your life when you're much older and you can't take care of yourself, I will not stick around.
You are.
No.
You are going to carry me to the toilet one
Oh
day.
my God. No, that's not
Yes, you
happening.
will. Yes, you will.
At the moment you cannot physically take care of yourself, I am out of here.
You will carry me to the toilet in 2 years. No. In 2 years, you will carry me to the toilet because I will have reached a certain age. Well, actually, it won't be my age so much as my attitude. I just will become
willful.
It'll just be It's called willful incontinence. I'm just going to decide. I've done enough in life. Enough of me walking to the toilet. Sona, carry me.
Ew.
It has been a real issue for me. I leave things. I shed all of my belongings as I travel. It's just they fly off of me. So you know this to be a true story. Last night, walked off the plane, get a car, I'm headed back away from the airport, realize I left my phone on the plane. Now, if you're going to forget something, forget your paper clips, forget, my guitar pick. Oh, I forgot, I had a little bit of that sandwich left and I left it on the plane accidentally. Don't forget the most important thing is my phone. And also my phone has that little sleeve in it that has my driver's license,
Yeah.
my cash card,
Yeah.
and my credit card.
Yeah.
I was going to call you to ask you what should I do, and the guy driving me had a cell phone. I don't know your cell phone number because I just punch Sona on my phone. So I don't know your cell phone number, and you've worked for me for 10 years and had the same cell phone number.
I have.
I am a lost child whose brain is spiraling out of control.
It is.
This is a concern to me, and so I'm just putting it out there. If there is anyone who's involved in the neurosciences, the chemistry of the brain, who can help me out, I'm concerned. I have trouble coming up with names. It's a problem, and I'm worried about it. I'm hoping it's just there's a lot for me to keep track of, and I'm a busy guy.
Yeah.
But when I lost that phone, I was so mad at myself.
It's
Of course, I took it out on everyone around me, but that's what you do when you're angry with yourself. You lash out at those around you.
Or you can take responsibility for your own actions.
That's funny. Anyway,